You've got questions about Medicare, we've got answers. Hi, I'm Darrell Russell, a licensed agent and Director of Training with Affordable Medicare Supplements, or AMS for short. We're an independent insurance agency and we help you learn Medicare so you can avoid mistakes, costly penalties, and help you maximize your Medicare coverage with confidence. If you're new, be sure to click subscribe, and all links to any forms, documents, or websites we mention in this video you can find linked in the description box below. So let's get started. One of the things we get asked a lot about is I've been working since I turned 65. I had employer coverage, or I had employer coverage through my spouse's employment, and I've just now lost that coverage well after age 65. How do I start my Part B coverage? Well, it's been a big, usually it's not that big of a deal. You just fill out the form CMS 40B and L564, take them to Social Security office, and they process the paperwork. But nowadays, we've got this little bit of an issue with Medicare offices, or excuse me, Social Security offices having limited hours or maybe even being closed because of coronavirus. So let's take a look a little bit at the process, and I'll walk you through step by step. If you're already enrolled in Medicare Part A, so you've got your hospital coverage with no premium, you paid for it while you were working, you delayed your Part B because you had employer coverage, you didn't want to pay that premium, then you need to complete the form CMS 40B. It's simply a one-page application for Medicare Part B coverage, and we have those forms on our website. You'll find links in the description box below. When you're filling that out, state, I want my Part B coverage to begin the month and the year. Don't worry about a day. It's always the first day of the month with Medicare. In the remarks section of that CMS 40B, or there is a new online application. If you are applying for Medicare Part B due to a loss of employment or group health coverage through either yours or your spouse's employment, then you need to have the employer complete the CMS L564, a request for employment information. Here's the change. If your employer is unable to complete Section B of CMS L564, or you just don't want to wait to get it back, you can complete that portion as best as you can on behalf of your employer without your employer's signature. What we do is you'll need to submit one of the following 6 forms of secondary evidence of group health insurance coverage. This could be income tax returns that showed health insurance premiums paid. It could be a W-2 reflecting pre-tax medical contributions. It could be a pay stub that shows they deducted money from my check for health insurance. It could be a health insurance card, as long as it shows a policy effective date, not all due, and an explanation of benefits paid by the group health plan. So this is that statement that says the insurance got the bill from Dr. Smith and this is what they paid, this is your obligation, or recent statements or receipts that reflect payment of those group health insurance premiums. Pretty easy. Now, you'll have 3 ways to submit your CMS 40B, which is just your one-page application for Medicare Part B, and that CMS L564, the employer form, with any proof if needed. Number 1, you can mail your forms directly to your local Social Security office. Now, we recommend making copies of what you mailed just in case. Number 2, you can fax your forms, and you see the fax number there listed. Or number 3, if you're online, you want to get it done quicker, apply online for Medicare Part B during the special enrollment period. There's a link, and we'll walk you through that here in just a minute. So regardless of which of the 3 methods you use, after you apply, CMS, the federal agency that manages the Medicare program, will send you a Welcome to Medicare packet with your new red, white, and blue Medicare card and a Medicare and You handbook. They send you a new card because it's going to show Part A on one date and Part B effective the new date. So if that's all you do, you'll have original Medicare, Part A for your hospital, Part B for medical, which is full coverage under Medicare, unless you'd make some other choice. Now, you could decide to add drug coverage under Part D, or maybe buy a Medicare supplement policy to help pick up the cost that original Medicare doesn't cover. Or you could also choose to join a Medicare Advantage plan, Part C, if one's available where you live, and you'd get all your Medicare coverage and sometimes extra benefits like vision, hearing, dental, and more bundled all together in one plan. So let's take a look at that online application process because it really is pretty easy. So here I'm just pulling up the web browser and I'm just going to go to Social Security website. So that's ssa.gov. And you see here on the Social Security website, down here on the home page, it says Medicare Enrollment. I just need to click right there. And this is their description on Medicare benefits through Social Security office. They handle processing all your forms. Slowly scroll down. And as we keep going, there's two buttons here. We're going to go past the first one because the first one says how to apply online just for Medicare. Only use this when you're new to Medicare and you're signing up for both A and B new at the same time. But if you keep going down beyond that, it says, oh, are you already enrolled in Medicare? If you've already enrolled in Medicare and you want to start Part B, fill out these forms, and here is the link, apply online for Medicare Part B during a special enrollment. So if you click that link, and again, we'll have it separately for you in the description box of the video, it will take me here. And again, this is on the Social Security website. And let's see if we can make this just a little bit bigger. There we go. So it says Medicare Part B enrollment during the COVID-19 pandemic. And again, you can read through the descriptions. It says to complete this online enrollment, you will need your Medicare number, your current address and phone, a valid email address, and some form of documentation, one of those 6 ways we showed you in the presentation, to verify group health coverage through you or your spouse's current employment. Now, this is important right here. You will need to digitally sign the form to complete the application. To complete the digital signature, you will need to provide an email address. You will receive an email from echosign@echosign.com asking you to confirm your digital signature. If you do not receive the confirmation email within a few minutes of submitting your email address, please check your junk folder in case. In bold, your signature is not complete and your application will not be processed until you complete the instructions in your email. So please, folks, take a notice of that if you're doing this online. There's also a handy little tip that this process online works best with either Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome browser. So as you continue to go through, there'll be some things you need to agree to. If you're ready to go, check the box and start application. And what you'll see is a DocuSign box. And if you can click the start button and follow along, it will take you through. So this is your CMS 40B. So you should have a Medicare card with Part A on it. So it's going to want your Medicare claim number. I'm just going to type in a made-up number here. Hit Next. Do you want to sign up for Medicare Part B? Yes, I do. Next. My name. Okay, last name first. Let's have fun with this. And just keep going. Mailing address. Put in your phone number. And here in my remarks, again, I want my coverage. I want my Part B coverage to start. Let's say today is July 10th, and let's say your employer coverage runs through the end of this month. You want it to start August 1, so I want to start 08-2020. And again, you can go as many as 60 days, 3 days out. Just keep hitting next. Now it's asking for that employer's attestation. This is that L564. So I work for Acme and my employer's address. And the applicant's name. If you aren't the employee, you could have had coverage under your spouse. You would be the applicant name. If you're the employee and the Medicare beneficiary, then applicant's name and employee's name would be the same. So I am Frank. And I'll put in my social security number, no dashes. And I had my coverage under my spouse, Cynthia Furter. And I'll put in her social security number. Again, no dashes. Just keep hitting next. Were you covered under the group health plan? Yes, I was. If yes, date coverage began. Now, if you've been there for 20, 30, 40 years, something like that, they don't want the exact date 20, 30 years ago. They will accept the first of this year. And careful on the formatting. They just want the month, 2-digit month, slash, and then the 4-digit year. Has the coverage ended? Yes or no? Well, if you're still covered under it, put no. If yes, click the date. I'm just going to leave mine blank. And when did you or your spouse work for the company? Well, we started there back in August/1985. And we're going until August 2020. So then it's got employer verification. So again, if you have your documents on your computer, and it could be as simple as taking a photograph of that pay stub, that ID card that shows an effective date, then you'll need to have them on your computer. Just come here, click to attach, and then just know where it's located on your computer to upload. It's that easy, folks. Once you're all done, hit your sign. And again, you will need to have an email address. Hit my apply. Now in this case here, it didn't let me keep going because I didn't attach anything. But again, it will send you an email, let you know that you need to respond to that to complete the digital signature process. But after that, you're good. As always, we thank you for watching, and if you like the video, give us a thumbs up or leave us a comment. If there's a particular topic you would like us to make a video about, leave a comment in the section below and we'll do our best to make that happen for you. Be sure to click the subscribe button so you'll get automatic updates on new videos as we release them. I'm Daryl Russell, Agent and Director of Training at AMS. Good day, folks.